and be, like, for example, I was riding one of my geldings up a trail one day, and a moose jumped right out in the middle of the path, and he started charging us. And my first instinct was to be scared, and I immediately just focused on my breathing, assessed the situation, calmed down, and my horse stood its ground. He was very, very calm. He was collected. He had his head in the whole situation, and I totally attribute that to him looking to me for leadership, me not freaking out, and therefore he was much more calm and collected in the situation. So, yeah, the energy is huge. You have to pay attention to that. If your horse is scattered and all over the place during a lesson, then always, always, always go back to yourself and see where you're projecting that energy to the horse.
I have this concept in my head. Let me see if I can voice it. I once heard that dogs can see color with their noses, meaning their sense of smell is so much more developed than ours that's basically how they see. That's their sense of sight to them. With horses, you know how we have that, when somebody comes in the room, you can sort of have that feeling that somebody's in the room, that sort of, it's kind of a sixth sense, like, well, so there's something changed in the feel of this place.
Yes.
Horses probably have that in color. That's their sense of sight. Does that concept make sense, that it's just so much more exaggerated, that sense that they have?
Yeah, and it's a really, really cool connection there that you just made, because it is. I mean, I think we kind of take our ability to see color for granted, and how blessed are we that we can just see this amazing spectacle all the time of just these vibrant colors and senses. And I think that it's very similar to what the horses have evolved into having as their primary means of communication, is that sense of energy. And you're exactly right. Right when I was first learning about this, I was younger. I was 14, and my entire life up until that point, I had been much more of a cowboy mindset in training horses than I had been aware of this. And I remember just thinking, really, this is so foofy, like energy this, energy that. And I was saddling up this horse in the barn, and there was this one specific trainer who would always put the horses on edge. The horses would get bucky and uncomfortable, and I was the same way. Like I would be biting my nails off whenever I was